Good morning, everyone. How is everyone doing today? All right, I am walking down to the parade, to the Pickering Santa Claus Parade 2025. Travel Fund will not be there this year. And no, Jeff won't be there this year. Won't be there this year, but I'm gonna head down and I'm gonna walk down there, check out where the route goes, and then I'm gonna walk back up. Yeah. Unfortunately, unlike last year, we will not be tag teaming with Jeff. I think I'm gonna be. I wish I brought my Santa out because I wish I brought my Santa hat, but my Santa hat. Well, I can go the full 9 yards to say Santa Claus down, but still, yeah. I actually won't be meeting up with Jeff this year. Actually, unlike last year, I will not. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I think unlike last year, what's different from last year compared to now is that Shuffle Park is not meeting up with me this year. And I'm not meeting up with Jeff for Travel Fund this year. I guess they're trying to mislead Shuffle Park Travel Fund 69 this one here, but I won't be meeting up with Travel Fund this year, but as normally he would be down in the Pickering, but he's actually in Ottawa today. There's actually a rally, because there's actually a big rally going on there today. The farmers rally. Apparently he decided he wants to do that instead. So we're not doing that this year. So I'm really am saying this, guys, that we are not going to be seeing Jeff this year here, but probably I don't think he's in Toronto, so he might be. So I did this actually the last 2 years. I did this in 2023 and again in 2024 last year. Now I'm doing it again in 2025. And I don't know if I'll do it again next year, but we'll see. But we are facing. I think this stream and then the next stream will be the last outdoor streams we're going to do. Tomorrow we're doing Toronto, so this parade, along with the Toronto parade, is going to be our last outdoor streams for 2025, and then we'll transition all indoors for the colder months, and then we'll start to, once we start getting back to warmer weather, we can start to do more outside streams, but I think if we want to wear the Santa hat, I actually really like rocking in the Santa hat with Pine Ridge, because I was at Pine Ridge last year in the Santa Claus parade took place last year. But I'll be going to the original Santa Claus parade this year too. So I'll be streaming that one with Jeff. We're going to be really we are facing, but this is my, I don't think we're going to be doing it this year. I wanted to do it last year, but we didn't. I wanted to do it last year, but we didn't. But we did Toronto. But we're going into Toronto this year. We get setback. I think at this point, I might give up on the idea of doing Toronto. It just isn't going to work. But this is, I think, the last year we're doing one. And he would be here, travel fund, but I would have asked him if we wanted to meet up at like around like 9:05, and then we can walk and meet up with traffic for 10. I think for this year's parade is obvious. I think we're gonna have to walk all the way down. As I was here about a year ago, so I'll take the south side over a year ago. And it looks like we're already starting to see a bit of a crowd, so if I think we're probably going to be facing similar to last year, except we were much further down the road than last year. I may have to walk all the way down toward the mall, toward, towards the mall. But much like last year, the future of where this parade could be held is actually kind of in flux, because last year they really weren't talking about moving the parade to West Pickering to further west. Meaning probably Toronto will probably start to become more of the norm to be a yearly thing that we're doing. Because this is the first stream we've done of the Pickering Parade, as I started this frantically in 2023, and I'm doing this in 2024. Some people are wearing their Santa hats. I really am liking this annual tradition we do every year. Actually, we may have to go all the way down towards the mall if we after this show. But this year's parade is like me. Yes, it's a lot. Quite a spot. Yeah, you know what? Don't stand. People stand. Right around here. This is where I was about a few years ago. I used to take her travel fund with me normally. Well, if I was a travel fund, I would be down for the mall. I actually want to show you pretty quick. I think I'm going to stand toward the south side here, but this is where we did if you going north. But crowds this year. I remember this time last year I did the parade, but Jeff Farr won't be out for this one. I don't think he's, and I'm not sure if he will be in Toronto tomorrow or not. I haven't heard from him, so he probably will not be. But the parade would very well have kicked off, so and I'm going to get through with using the mic every so often. But I will be, well, out the only stream we're doing. We're doing Toronto this year, maybe with. So check out Toronto Taxi Transit, Johnny's Garage, the Penn Continuum, a lot of other Toronto YouTubers like F Nation side. Check out their channels if we're all going to be streaming it. Yeah. I don't think TravelCon did say that he will be making the Toronto parade, but not this one. We'll wait and see, because I will get to meet Jeff again. We'll see what I don't know. TravelFun 69 was a great YouTuber. Some people are Uh, when I hit the Christmas season, by the way, I want to be able to say hi to everybody for Christmas. But I am standing. I am standing here. Actually, kind of want to see where this goes. Because normally, the parade goes all the way down toward Pickering Parkway, and then you can enter the parking lot down my Pickering Parkway, but due to the city center project, it's still going to be here, but in the long term, I'm not sure.
Hi, Dylan.
Hi, Laura.
How are you doing?
Doing good. How are you? I stood toward this side of the road. Stood toward this side of the road. North side. The north. The south side. Okay, north. North. Actually, normally he. Yeah. It's the Pickering Santa Claus Parade. We do it annually every year. But we are facing. Because I did this thing last year. I'm parked toward the north side. The north side of on the north side when so I can use stand toward the north side, but when we get crowd, we're gonna get crowd this year. And we're gonna have to move much further down. We may be pushing ourselves to where the ball is. I went walking going much further down. We have a route for this year. Actually, this is the area where I would actually maybe right more over here. All right here. The what? This is yeah, I already live streaming it. Yeah. The parade would have started off at the this is a very short little parade. Or usually it is a parade that lasts an hour, but it's not as big and it's shorter than the Toronto parade. I might. Because last year I met up with Jeff, but this year we're not doing one this year. We're not doing one this year with Jeff because Jeff Afar is not in town and he hasn't messaged me back, so I'm kind of wondering if he's okay. So if he has a rally in Ottawa, but plan will be in Toronto, covering the Toronto parade. I am doing the Toronto parade with tag teaming with Johnny. Hey! Yeah, because I am standing for this one. So I did like we did last year. So this screen, I know last year I was much further down the road than where my dad was, so I was like, wow. But this year I am much further down this year. So I'm really the only other Pickering-based YouTuber that covers it besides Travel Fun. But Travel Fun isn't in town this week because he's in Ottawa and he was in Ottawa and there actually was and there actually wasn't a beer in Houston. There actually was not a beer in Houston. But because of what happened, yeah, there are a lot of kids this year, but I'm going down next. I'll be in Toronto for tomorrow for the big parade, and I will be in Toronto, and after that, start kind of getting things ready for 2026. So let me. So and this is my spot right here where we were last year. But I am back up at this spot where I was this year, and I get back where I won the tag team with Jeff. But Jeff isn't in town this week, apparently. But it's actually cold. But temperatures today are actually cold, a little bit colder than last year, but roughly the same last year. But that was a cold. Yes, I've been a good boy, but we are facing. I am a 19-year-old, but tomorrow. Yeah, I'm very old for that. I'm a little too old, but yes, format with this stuff coming in will be doing. The big parade will be tomorrow in Toronto. We're gonna be streaming that one. And maybe collabing with some of the YouTubers down there, Johnny. Travel Fun probably. I don't know if Jeff will be able to, but if he is, so next year I'm gonna be doing this. Hopefully, maybe next year Jeff will be out of town. But Jeff this year isn't in town, so we are streaming. But I will be streaming the Toronto Parade tomorrow alongside other Toronto-based YouTubers like Johnny Strides, like Johnny Strides, like Johnny Strides. But Jeff's a part. I don't think Jeff's gonna be streaming. Maybe for some time, or maybe if he actually is. Jeff might not even be in town this week. The ends of all because of, and most people don't know, Bill 3, this is the first one since the one and also the Uncharted. Yeah, Toronto is a very good, yeah. This is the original Santa Claus parade. Yeah, I'm going to be down there. And now it always starts like last year. It started and then stopped for 20 minutes. It started late and then it stopped. last year, and most people don't know, last year, Jack and I did a stream down at there. It started way late for us. It like stopped for 20 minutes, and then I was much further down the road. I was actually, if you saw some of our live streams, yeah, last year it started late, and then last year it started late. I was all the way down much further down the road. It stopped for like 20 minutes. I decided, you know what? But I did this. Yeah. Yeah, this parade is going to be a big parade. Pickering, Toronto will be the big one. We'll be in, I'll be collabing with other Toronto-based YouTubers. Johnny Fries. Yeah, maybe Travelfly might join us at some point, but if laugh to know over the course of the weekend if he'll be in the area, but if he's not, I would be on his behalf, but well, it's starting to get the traction of computers, but this is the first parade I've lived in my life from the north side. So I'm thanking everyone. Oh. This year I'm not. This year I just kind of want to watch further and see what's going on here, but I think my plan will be this week will be Monday. There's something going on. I probably won't be going on. Tuesday I probably won't be. Wednesday. Tuesday I won't be. Probably morning I won't be able to. I'm gonna play with Wednesday. Wednesday morning I am going up. We're doing something we haven't seen. Something we haven't seen since. Something we haven't done since my birthday, pretty much. I know me. Yes, I love when I wore that Santa hat last year. And I said, I went for it last year. Yeah, last year it took a very long time to get here from. I don't know where it is again this year, but I think. But it got held. It got 20 minutes. Me and Jeff, that's like double the time. Hoping that this one isn't going to be as long as last year. Last year it ended up being almost 2 hours when it was all said and done. When the stream was all said and done. Because I was making a lot of people have a good time wanting last year. But there are kids everywhere. Maybe I might maybe I'll walk further down the road. I'll walk further down the road. I see we don't look at the road. I think once we get the parade going, we're gonna start getting the floats coming by. Wait! But it's starting, but I might move down toward, I think this year we are back. I'm not gonna, yeah, so. I'm gonna stay right in this area because I don't think I'm getting a better advantage. Okay, so move towards the north. Why get shut down, dude? I might have to, because I want to tell everybody last year's parade was successful. I think today and tomorrow's parade will be the last ones outdoor streams we do until we get to spring, until March and April, until we get to April. April. Once it starts getting warmer, we'll start doing outside streams again. And I am not doing anything extreme today. The walks will be less often. So I remember last year it started so late that it got held up. Yeah, I usually I am live streaming the parade this year. I did last year.
Yeah, well, it's maybe looks like another delayed start. I don't know why you're live streaming now.
Yeah, I mean, if I, yeah, we've been having fun with the start. I gave up on it. Yeah, they've been having quite a slow start to the parade, but like I'll see. Like things have gotten held up. It seems to be a slow start. You think we can just walk it? I will see. I'm really hoping that this is going to be like last year. A lot of people were watching the stream, but last year the parade. Yeah, last year Jeff is. Yeah, last year me and him. Jeff isn't like doing it. It looks like we'll see because there's a really good chance he wasn't making it this year, but the weather is so late I just walk right back home. I just give up on him for yeah, buy some time. Buy some time. try to buy some time. Maybe I can just walk in somewhere. Looks like things are getting held up again. Yeah. This is actually the first parade we've done right here. Maybe it's starting to reach. The next game event will be having the Toronto parade will be tomorrow. Toronto will be tomorrow. There are kids, there are too many. The Toronto parade, it's been like kids have just been trying to run around on the road. When I go to Toronto tomorrow, we're gonna be streaming maybe with some of these people. We're gonna be seeing multiple other YouTubers tomorrow this year. So in kind of secure, we don't have Jeff and Ham. We're not having this year, Jeff.
You want some?
I think scary. Here we are. They may be oddballs last year's parade. Last year ended up being much longer, but there were maybe way more people now. I'll be heading into Toronto for the big Toronto parade tomorrow. All right.
Yeah,
I don't know. Time for Your name is not Claus. Ask me where
Yeah, we were Toronto knew we were in it. Streaming the farmers protest. Very nice one. I ended up
no, be cool. I'll do it. But you'll also get
I can't move to the north side, so if I was running, I would have wanted to move over towards the north side. I'm not getting here. Does not want to have a chicken. I wish I wanted a white girl. But he said no. That's what I understand with that. This is what happened last year, I remember. There's the police. Merry Christmas, everybody. Yeah. Yeah. Yay! Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas! You know that? Yeah. Yeah. That's here in Bettman Palsy. There will be time for half a minute to mic. This is actually a bigger food.
Is he in that truck?
That button falls me. That button falls. I want him. Falls me. That button falls me. I think it's going to be the first instance that we're going to use the mic. I don't want to get copyright violation.
No.
But there are going to be many times where that will do. I want to say thank you to Pickering. And last year I ended up going down all the way through. Merry Christmas! Yeah. Camp.
I knew I was gonna see you, Jameson.
Hey, hey there.
This is for you.
Hey. Because he knew he was playing camp. We're trying to throw you right at camp. We're trying to throw it for camp. For camp.
Look at the choo-choo train. That's not the ball. Oh my God.
Sorry guys, I'm gonna have to mute here for a bit.
There's the bus. That's where Crawford's mom works. Spider-Man! No, Spider-Man!
Yeah. Merry Christmas! Remember, we were jammed up. So we're a bit jammed up here again.
Knights of Columbus are the volunteers at the church that did lots of activities and events.
Merry Christmas! I just wanted to say that.
Keep Christ in Christmas. It's not Xmas, it's Christmas. Merry Christmas! That's the nativity scene.
Yeah, like I really love this tree. Yeah, you know, we were here last. That was my, I was my first down the road last year, and this was stopped, and it stopped for like 20 minutes, and then yeah, well, Merry Christmas and Merry Christmas! Yay! Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas! Yeah. Merry Christmas! Whoa!
Oh, I did that one. Stop. Please do it.
Merry Christmas! Well, last year was actually the Pickering one. I streamed that one. Pickering Football Club. Merry Christmas! He's getting much further away.
Take those. Type that. Oh, you guys gonna come off? No.
Why are you even the schools? Yeah.
You see Coach Gary? You see Gary, Mike? So what?
It's getting good. It's getting good. Probably used to be how it used to be. Oh, yeah, probably got it with the I wish that some of the high schools would have, one of the high schools would have done this parade through as well. Some of the big clubs, maybe some of the not the maybe some of the big clubs. It's great. There's still more to it, so yeah. For people that don't know, Cap actually doesn't know about this. This parade is longer than a lot of the parade. And this parade, 2023 parade ended up being so short. It's so short. We're not toward the end of it yet, but it's a short little parade. In a short little parade, it usually takes like 45 minutes. I think it was in part because one, they got stopped for like 20 minutes. We already at the end? No, I don't think we are. So. My favorite parade is Merry Christmas! But I'm not on the MVP. I'm not on the MVP. Yeah. I really like this. Yeah, well, this is my favorite parade that we've had. I think we're like halfway through, so like it usually takes like an hour to get through all the floats. Yeah, usually it takes like an hour to get through all the floats.
Yeah, well, that's a sign of a full-size parade.
Yeah.
We are not having the abbreviated parade like we had a couple of years ago.
In 2023.
What? I think Lincoln is our parade.
This is a full one. It was actually a full one. I mean, a lot of people wanting to have fun. Very good. Hallelujah. Enderman 2000. 2000.
Love you, Enderman. Wait, I'm gonna see a
Oh, I think what's up way more is way more. Hey, this one I can leave might have muted actually. There's not really any copyright. Uh, well, there's more coming up from that way. This reminds me of the one that we did last. Okay, Canada. This is actually the first grade or this grade full size as well. So you were actually kind of wrong on that. Every grade full size. But yeah, the Santa, but maybe not quite so long as it was a year ago. A year ago, it was only an hour. A year ago. Actually, this is going to be one of the last, maybe this one. Probably Toronto will be my last stream we're going to do.
Number 3.
Got the Durham Dolphins. I think we're getting I think we're getting toward the end of the parade. I think that this is going for a while. This is full size. Yeah, they play up at Piners, the Piners Field. And next week parade will be Toronto tomorrow, and then I think breaking up for next year. I'm kind of done with it. Yes.
Nope, not those. Savings or just no.
Now
Oh my God!
this is one of my favorite parts of the parade. I think that's the Durham Dolphins they play at the time. That's the Durham Dolphins right there. But it's taking way longer for too many other cities. Yeah, I killed them. Different how often.
Mr. Christmas tree!
There was dolphins. This is the Durham Dolphin. The 2025. Tampa. I want what lightning. Oh, the Durham Lightning? Maybe we're kind of back in that. Pioneers off of my ice. I wonder why they didn't do one for ice. Merry Christmas! Home Depot.
I didn't say nothing. No, I didn't.
This is a good one here. This is actually a good one we actually had. It was Rush. The Pickering Panthers. Oh, they have feels like the Pickering teams are backing out of and the Durham team are backing out of the teams in the NHL. The teams in the NHL, the Durham Lightning, the Durham region also has a similar name. The Durham Panthers, the Durham Panthers. Okay. After their Florida State rivals. It's actually a team that we call the NHL team. I think the Durham Lightning is actually there's actually an NHL team called the Tampa Bay Lightning. Merry Christmas! One of their counterparts here at Pickering I think they actually have a counterpart here. Florida has a counterpart here. Pickering is okay. Some people.
Oh my God! I found a monster of a card. And I gotta wait for him.
This isn't even good for me. Merry Christmas!
Dad, we're away! Here you go. Would you like a rocket? No, you don't want one? No? Yes, okay. Would you like a rocket?
Thank you.
Yes. Here
you're
you
not-
go.
yeah.
You're welcome. Here you go. Happy holidays.
I'm so hot.
Merry Christmas.
Oh my God, no.
Merry Christmas, everyone. All right, or this the end? Merry Christmas!
Thank you.
Merry Christmas! That's Santa. That's what I say. I was when you were in. I was very excited about that. Takes about an hour. Not as long as Toronto, but Toronto. With Mr. Jeff Park. Yeah, you know. I think like a fair day. We were last year it took like an hour stop. We stopped for this. I was down over there. Yeah. I can't even get to us. Merry Christmas! Santa Claus! You have me a photo of this? Oh, yeah, you have me a photo. Hey, Santa!
Hi, Santa! Hi, Santa!
Merry Christmas!
Hi, Santa!
Merry Christmas to you! Ho, ho, ho! All right. Let's go. All right, Dad. See you when I see. Let's go. Wait. There's more. There's more. There's her.
Oh no, it's not the policeman. Goes over, folks.
Goes over, everybody. Oh. It was actually a good parade this year. Pickering had a very best parade. So you're going to be in Toronto. I think we're going to be in Toronto. All of us are going to be in Toronto tomorrow. Toronto, man. Probably won't be the only there, but we'll all It's gonna get the hype up.
Too many people. We'll just go with the flow. You can turn off the live stream.
We'll stream until I get home, but like, well, this was actually last year's parade. I think I was way down. Telling you guys, this was a big parade that we've done. You know, this is actually, I think this and Cat of the Day are one of my favorite events I do every year.
Yeah.
The most they've had.
Are you guys going home? Yeah, I'm gonna have some breakfast. Yeah, I want.
This time around, we're starting Vancouver van. This is my favorite part of the whole parade. Is well, you know, the Pickering parade. It's been very, they are very good every year.
Yeah, well, this one is it was a much bigger parade than I remember for quite some time. I think it's up to the full size parade, and it was well attended too. You saw how many people were there.
Yeah.
Both sides of the street. It was quite clearly lined up.
Everyone loved. What? So in 2023, when it started back up, it wasn't as long as this.
No, it was quite abbreviated.
But how did a lot of people feel about that?
Well, I think people felt kind of cheated somehow. It wasn't a real parade. I think they did it like at the last minute before people didn't have a chance to get it.
Maybe I would have probably done it in 2022. I think we would have probably had really been having a really concrete recon saying, look, you know, it would actually be. Yeah, you know, I was saying that our generation was saying and Vancouver being the SAC.
Yeah, I guess we'll have to get out.
Yeah. Yeah. Amazing to me, yeah. We had a lot. We actually had a really good parade this year. Actually, by the way, Pickering, Toronto's tomorrow. We can either just go down there, or we could be at home. Of course, I can probably go down to this Toronto and watch Johnny do it. Coming down there. Well, it's trouble. We're back. And we have the trio of Johnny, Jeff. Yeah. That. When we did this stream last year, and when I did this last year, I was way down. I was actually much further down the road.
Yeah, I know.
All the way down where the mall was.
Can you turn that off?
Honey. You know, we were down much further down the road by the mall.
Yeah, that.
That was good. And actually, because last year it stopped for like 20 minutes.
Yeah, well, that's right. They didn't have the traffic control organized properly. Forgotten how to do it. But looks like everything went. It got off to a pretty late start.
But everything went off as planned, but like,
yeah.
Like my favorite part was when they were part of the travel fund game.
Skunk was here.
Yeah.
So,
We won't see this again until next year.
yeah,
But who knows? It may or may not even be at this. It may or may not be. Like, who knows? Like, it may. The location of it may wind up moving towards Dumbarton and you people travel all the way around from Pickering, all over Pickering to see it.
well, I'm sure they do. And frankly, I think that going up White's Road would definitely not be nearly as good because it's you know how busy it, how wide White's Road is. You can't really sit. Like the parade would be on one side of the street. If anybody was sitting on the other side, they wouldn't get to see them fly, or at least not up close.
Well, like that parade was actually this one was actually the better one because like if this happened in 2022, I think if I was at Pinehurst, I think I would very well be talking to people and say, hey, we could very well become part of the parade too because
Well, I'm sure we could.
I've been talking with a few of the SAC members and say, hey, we got to include us. Look at me. Yeah, like that was a very interesting time period, but now I don't think there really is anything that we can do to save the public question period. So it would be kind of a reunion, be kind of the old USAC the new and old. But I am not a licensed fighter. I am definitely one of the alumni. I think this year's one is a wrap. Hope everybody enjoyed it. I hope everybody enjoyed the Pickering Santa Claus parade here. Toronto's the one tomorrow. Or I'll be down there for that. We'll be down there for that one.
Yeah, well, we'll definitely have to dress up. Like I'm wearing.
It's actually going to be 9 degrees tomorrow.
Yeah, it might be wet, but it's supposed to get rain today.
Still, it's going to stop by the time the afternoon rolls around.
Yeah, we'll have to find a place where we want to go, or where we want to sit and watch it. We can track down Johnny Stride. We'll just tune into his live stream and see if we can identify where he's casting stuff.
No, we have to, but we don't really have to. We can honestly just see it from home. We can honestly just watch it from home, too.
Well, we could do that. That would certainly be a lot easier.
We don't have to go. But I want to be down there and see it from up close.
Yeah, I want to see if we can wave and say hi to Ian.
We can see it from up close. You can see it from up close. This might be the first time I've seen it from up close. Yeah. Well, this is the end of the Pickering parade. I think tomorrow will be Toronto, and then I can start getting videos up for next year. I guess we might start to do that today. I might start doing that today. Yeah.
Okay, don't show people where.
Alright, guys, we're gonna hop on now. Hope everyone has a wonderful day. Alright, bye bye, everybody. This probably will be the